Hey everyone, welcome to How Inez Rolls. I am on my way to Walmart today because I am needing to get some things stocked up for our medicine cabinet. Plus I'll do a little bit of a grocery haul as well. So come with me, I'll talk more a little bit about everything that I'm getting. Let's go. All right, so I'm picking up some detergents and cleaners. You guys, this is my favorite and under $1. So I'm gonna pick up a couple. All right, hey everyone, I just got back and spent a lot more than I thought I was going to. So I gave myself a budget and it went over a lot. So I ended up spending $200, but a lot of it is about half of it maybe are like cleaning and also the medicines like we were talking about that I was going to do. And then the other half, maybe even a little more than half, is food. I'm just going to show you everything that I got. I did use some reusable bags this time around. Let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to show you first what I have that needs to go into the freezer. It's a hot, muggy day here in the Vegas area. So they're starting to thaw out. So let's show you, I'm gonna show you what I got. First up, I got a couple of these tater tots. So these are my favorite tasting tater tots in all the land. Okay, they are under $2. I think they were like $1.80-ish. So I got a couple. Plus I found onion rings. Now I don't typically buy onion rings because they don't normally have them there. So this is kind of like a fun find. Now I will tell you guys, after I show you Cool Whip, bought some Cool Whip, that I did not buy that many sweet things. It was very difficult for me, but I did it. I walked past the candy aisle. I walked past the Little Debbie's and the cookies. I just kept on walking, you guys, because my thought is I'm gonna just try to have like a homemade sweet treat at the house for the kids, whether it's like a cookie or a brownie or, you know, something that they can eat over a couple of days that'll be more cost effective. Plus, I make most of the things that I have from scratch. So I know what's in there as an ingredient. So that I like. Okay, so maybe you won't see extras. We'll see if you, I don't know. Maybe I'll buy some here and there, but my goal is, right? I picked up some, this is my favorite also, sausage patty. Now, they are the perfect size for the English muffin if you're making a breakfast sandwich. I picked up some more of this ranchero cheese. Now, I love having a little, I just cut them into probably about eight chunks. And then I'll just have a piece with like my dinner, especially if we're having some Mexican food. It's so good. Or I might have it as a snack with some corn tortillas. I just really like the flavor of it. Picked up a couple of the lean ground beefs. I have two, so this was about $6 each. I don't really have a plan for them. I'm just trying to also just stock up the freezer. Now, let me know down below if you're one who shops per meal, or do you just kind of know what your family likes, stocks up, and then makes meals from that? I'm the latter. So, and then I can be creative in that way a little bit too. Okay, this makes me sad. Like, this was five pounds, and it was like over $16. So that might be a couple of meals, maybe 3 tops. I'm gonna push it to 3, you guys, because this is like, I mean, after buying what I bought today, it made me sad because I know I can't go grocery shopping next week, basically. I told the boys, I said, next week I might take like $20 or so and just go get like fresh vegetables and some fresh fruit. And then that way we could have that with what we have. So we're gonna be using our pantry. So let me know down below if you're feeling it. I kind of feel like the average family is. I don't know how you're not. So let me know some of your plans and some of your tips and tricks. That way we can share them with each other. I picked up some more puff pastries. So this was more expensive than I bought at Vons. So Vons was about $5 and this was $6. So I want, but I won't be using them all, the whole box at once. So I'll just make like 4 at a time. But if you saw the video, was it a couple of videos ago where I showed how I made a very yummy pastry with just some dark chocolate chips, egg wash, sprinkle a little bit of sugar, bake as directed. It is delicious and it's so good to just have it on hand. So we're expecting my oldest son to come and also his girlfriend and or slash fiance. I don't know. Maybe I'm whispering that too soon. We'll see. They are coming down, and so I wanted to make them for them as well. We were out of almond milk, so I get the unsweetened kind because I use it in recipes that are like savory. So like if I make cream of chicken soup, I'm using this. We don't want vanilla flavored. So I did pick up for fun some chocolate. So this will be for the kids when they're having like cereal, or Paul wants to add a little bit of flavor into his oatmeal because he is getting oatmeal that is less sweetened. Also, I will be joining him. I'm finishing up some other oatmeal that I have. These eggs were almost $4, you guys. $4. Yes, I am not happy about that. So let me put all of this away and then I'll show you some more things that I got. I picked up some Cosmic Crisp apples. I love apples and I am trying, my goal is to have 1 a day, right? What's that saying? 1 a day keeps the doctor away. Maybe it'll help with like my health. Okay, so the peanut butter, look, I had to get a big one, but that's okay because I have a feeling we'll go through it. But because Jonas wants to have peanut butter sandwiches, that's it for lunch. And we're gonna be using my baguette breads. So we're gonna slice them into little slices. So he'll have little peanut butter sandwiches. So I can make those cents. It's like pennies. So I'll be doing that like once a week or something, just making a bunch of baguettes and just keeping them in the back freezer so we can thaw them out, slice them up, and he can make as many little sandwiches as he wants. So peanut butter, he wants to have the extra protein, which I also purchased these bars for him. So these are peanut, almond, and dark chocolate protein granola bars. So I hope he likes those. And then I picked up, Paul hasn't had these in such a long time. So I bought him the gluten-free granola bars that are through Kind. He likes them. I picked up a couple boxes of Rice Krispie treats. I picked up a couple of boxes of Rice Krispies. So we have bananas, we have even the chocolate almond milk to give it some more flavor if the kids would like to have that. I personally am a fan of it plain. So I used to though add, when I was a kid, like a teaspoon of sugar. Shh. My kids don't do that. I picked up 6 cans of pumpkin. I only had 1 left. What? So I make pumpkin muffins year round. They're our favorite because I picked up some more milk chocolate chips. So these are gonna be, I like to have those a couple on hand for making the sweet treats that I plan on making. Just 1 pack of butter. I know I didn't even look at the receipt, you guys, so I don't even know how much these were, but I'm sure they weren't cheap. I'm kidding, it's probably like $3.50. I picked up some more sandwich bags for Jonas. I picked up a couple of bags of wheat bread. So these will go into the freezer, and these are mostly for breakfast. I picked up a multi-pack of these lower sugared oatmeals that Paul and I will start eating soon here. And now that we're getting back to school, I'll be making breakfast again for Paul in the morning. So I make a couple of these for him in a to-go container. And so I like to have these on hand. We still have a lot from over the summer. And I picked up just some cold reliever and some more Tylenol. That I have some more things that I wanted to show you. I love getting the Walmart brand of all of the generics. They tend to be reasonably priced and they work just the same. So I'm gonna put all of our stuff away and we'll talk a little bit more about the other medicines. All right, I picked up some more rice. I am trying to keep a lot of this on hand. We're rotating it out. I think I probably have about 5 of these now, but you know, our family likes to eat about 2 to 3 cups of rice with certain meals. Like if I'm making an Asian-inspired fried rice recipe, it does take 3 cups, maybe more, depending if who's being invited or who's coming to visit. So that goes quickly. So, and this is an inexpensive item that you could stock up in your pantries, along with pastas. What else could we, canned vegetables, canned fruits. Fruits can be a little bit more expensive, but get the things that you love, right? And just keep it in there. We love these. These are kind of like a diet Sprite that has flavor to it. So there's no sugar, no calories, no caffeine, and no sodium. So the kids like the different colors. I think I prefer the strawberry and the tangerine mango. I like that one. But Jonas really likes the apple one. And I know Ezra likes the red, white, and blue one. So I got those for the boys. That way they don't drink so much soda that I have in the back. Okay, so some other medicines that I picked up. Just some more Dayquil, like a liquid Dayquil. And I picked up, the only thing I didn't find was some eye drops. We use a lot of allergy eye drops, especially with the seasons changing, and they didn't have the Equate brand there. So that's something you have to keep in mind as well, is what's available. There were, like, when I looked in the peanut butter section for the small peanut butter, it was knocked out. So that's why I had to buy the big one. But I'm guessing that has a lot to do with back to school. Just picked up also some more Band-Aids. We need them here. So I feel like I got it covered with the cold medicine for the adults and for Ezra in case he gets ill. But I also picked up some bouillon cubes. Now one of these cubes added to 2 cups of water makes the broth that I need for making arroz con pollo or anything that needs it. Cream of chicken soup, I make my own broth. So instead of buying it. I picked up a few cans of pinto beans. So I drain these out and then I cook them. And I've been adding some seasonings to it. Let me show you. I had somebody send me this steak carne asada seasoning. So you might see like maybe some taco seasoning or something, just a few little sprinkles into your beans and it will kick it up a notch. So good. So having that with some red rice, maybe a little bit of chicken or some other protein, and having like a wedge of the cheese. Oh, I'm in heaven. That's like my favorite thing to eat. Okay, I did show you I bought a couple of these. These are gonna be up in our one upstairs, one downstairs basically, and $1, right? I can't beat that. And I love cleaning our kitchen or our bathtubs and things with like the Mr. Clean Miracle Bars or the erasers, but I just got the Walmart brand. Good stuff. And then I picked up some gluten-free cake mix. So right now, right when I'm done, I'm gonna be making the kids some Tex-Mex egg rolls, which I linked a recipe in I think it was the last video or the video before. And then I'm gonna make some peach cobbler. And so I did talk about that as well, just opening up a couple of canned peaches into a 9x13 and sprinkling a cake mix. Now this cake mix is gluten-free, so that means Paul could have it with us. And so I'm just gonna put cubed butter on top, bake it for about 30 to 45 minutes at 350. I'm gonna kind of keep my eye on it and then pull it out, and that's what the Cool Whip is for, you guys. So that way we can have a little bit of dessert that is not horribly, like, it's gluten-free, you know, it's not gonna be horrible for Paul, who's trying to eat better and watching his carb. He's kind of staying away from all of the gluten anyways, intake. So he's been doing a great job, you guys, and he's lost 25 pounds, so he's doing well. All right, I picked up some mouthwash, just wanted to keep that on hand. And I picked up, this stuff stinks so bad. I know it's concentrate, but it has to have its own bag when I'm packing things up. So just some dishwasher pods. Now I learned a trick. In the dishwasher, it's got the little like container with the flap, and you can just put the pod in there and close it, right? And then during the wash, it pops open. A couple of times, depending on what we have in the dishwasher, it blocks it. Like if we have a cutting board or something like that. Learned you just throw the pod in the bottom of the dishwasher, and we haven't had that problem ever since. So just something, if you haven't thought of trying a different way, sometimes it's just relearning, right? All right, I picked up some snack bags. These are gonna be great for the goldfish, right? We needed more foil completely out. And I picked up a couple of the brown sugars. I use this in a lot of my cooking, my desserts. So I just got a couple bags, needed that. Coconut flakes. This makes my yummy granola or graham cracker coconut bars so good, so easy to make as well. And I thought I would pick up some cocoa because I heard that they're starting to get a shortage of cocoa, and I thought I could be making some homemade brownies. So I have another one of these in the pantry as well. So, and then you guys, I found some clearance. So I found this yellow shirt for me, and it was $1. So I'm happy about that. $1. And then you guys, I found these sandals and these sandals, and they were $5 each. Now, they have tread on the bottom. Now, my black sandals look very similar to this top, but no tread. And then a couple weeks ago, or in the last week, we had some monsoons. And after one of the monsoons went past, we went to the store and I slipped in the parking lot. Luckily, Paul was there and I got a little bit of a bruise on my knee. Not a big deal, but I mean, if somebody was older, that would have been really sad. And I realized it's probably the anti-tread on my shoes. And then a few days later, I slipped in the same shoes at the mall, but there was water on the ground in front of a place which should not have been on tile. Not my fault. So that mostly just hurt my pride because I didn't get hurt. But, and then my heart just goes out to people who are like maybe senior citizens or even, you know, people that are having a hard time that, you know, have a hard time walking that could have been very hurt. So it's time to replace my shoes. Apparently I need tread. All right, you guys, how did I do? I know I spent a little bit more than I normally do, but do you stock up on certain things, certain times of the year? With the kids going back to school, the medicines seem really important, that and vitamins. So thanks so much for going with me to Walmart. I hope you have a wonderful day. Stick around. You just never know what I'll be rolling out next. Bye, everyone.